Hey guys, this is Frozen Things to Use here, and welcome back to another video. With the release of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse on digital, now I have seen the movie 3 times, well, including theaters, so 3 overall. I think it's a perfect time for me to make my predictions video. Like, ever since I saw Across the Spider-Verse again for the first time, I always wanted to write my own predictions for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, just like what I did with, Frozen 3 and Frozen 3, Cobra Kai Season 6, and Scream 7. Now it's Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse's turn. But it took me a while to actually try to figure out, like, what is gonna happen in Season 3. Yeah, no, what's gonna happen in Beyond Spider-Verse, sorry, my bad. But now after 3 viewings of the movie, I think I finally have an idea on what I think should happen in Beyond the Spider-Verse. I've recently made a post about it, about my thoughts on Instagram, I'm gonna be reading it word by word, like a script, without further ado, if you want to know my predictions for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, then just keep watching. So first of all, this is gonna get a PG-13 rating. Well, maybe I'll be fine if it's PG, but I personally prefer to be PG-13. And it will have a longer runtime than Across the Spider-Verse. 2 hours and 33 minutes would be my ideal runtime for this film. The movie will start with the Prowler Mouse backstory. Prowler Mouse will narrate the beginning introduction, with my name is Mouse, blah blah blah, all that stuff. His backstory goes all the way to the events of Into the Spider-Verse, where Miles never got bitten by a spider, which results Chris Pine's Peter Parker / Spider-Man to succeed in defeating Kingpin and stopping the Collider. But Spider-Man does die in another way. Uncle Aaron brainwashes Miles to become the Prowler and make him kill Spider-Man and Jefferson Davis, yep, Miles' father. Uncle Aaron wanted Jeff dead because he's in love with Rio and wanted to marry her, but Rio picked Jeff, which made Uncle Aaron jealous. When Jefferson Davis dies, Rio gets remarried to Aaron Davis. Back in present day, Gwen and her new band instantly reaches the universe Miles ended up in and attempts to save them. But Prowler Mouse faces off against Gwen and is able to, and he creates a portal that sends all of the Spire people back home. I'm not sure how the portal will look like, but I'll say it's going to be something that Miles has been creating for quite a long time now. But Prowler Mouse, But little does know that Gwen actually ends up getting separated because the Collider isn't like what it is, and it might have gone wrong, and now she ends up in a separate dimension where she meets another variant of Gwen Stacy, who is pretty much an animated version of the Amazing Spider-Man Gwen Stacy, voiced by Emma Stone. Without Peter Parker. Well, pretty much in that universe, Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy becomes Spider-Gwen, and there's no Spider-Man around. Meanwhile, Miles explains the story to Prowler Mouse, but then Miguel is able to find Miles and send him back to the Spider Society universe and imprisons him. There, Miles finds more Spider people who Miguel has imprisoned. Meanwhile, Gwen Stacy Gwen also finds. Both Gwen Stacy's work together to escape Emma Stone's universe, and Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy helps the Gwen Stacy we know get back to her own universe, only to end up in another alternate universe and meet another variant of Gwen, voiced by Bryce Dallas Howard. Yeah, this time it's the animated version of the Spider-Man 3 Gwen Stacy, where just like Emma Stone's animated Gwen Stacy, this version of Gwen Stacy is Spider-Gwen own universe, but there's no Spider-Man that exists. So the Gwen Stacy and her two variants find Madame Web, voiced by Dakota Johnson. Yeah, but the same actress who plays her in the in the upcoming live action Madame Web movie. Madame Web movie, and uses her abilities to find Gwen's band to search for Gwen's band and where Mouse is. Learning that Miguel has imprisoned Mouse, Gwen decides to start a war with Miguel. So she rescues her band, and then like goes in a war with Miguel and his band, which is very similar to the airport fight in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, but bigger. But their battle is interrupted where Spot shows up to be more powerful than ever. He damages the Spire Society and kidnaps Mouse. He sends Mouse back to his own universe to watch Jeff die. Miguel Miguel realizes that he was wrong about Mouse breaking the canon, and realizes that Mouse can be Spider-Man. Yeah, so he redeems himself. And joins Gwen's team in a quest to save Mouse, well, along with Miguel's entire band. So before heading to her own universe to save Miles, Gwen heads back to her own universe to pretty much get something while checking on her father, only to realize that he has been killed by Spot, happened, which pretty much happened in the events early on in the film. But that means like Gwen's dad was killed off screen. Gwen outraged. Gwen outraged seeks her revenge on Spot. So back in Mouse's main universe, Mouse is trapped on Spot's body as Spot creates destruction in the universe on his way to Jeff and Rio. It is revealed that the footage of Spot arriving in Brooklyn, like in Mouse's main dimension, and we see Jefferson and Rio looking at is actually is actually a sneak peek footage of from beyond the Spider-Verse. I redeem Prowler Mouse, and Aaron comes to Mouse's universe to save his life. Spider-Man and Prowler Mouse team up together to battle Spot, but fortunately they're not strong enough to defeat him. Spot nearly kills Spider-Man, but Gwen comes in and saves his life. Miles apologizes to Gwen for turning his back on her in Across the Spider-Verse, and Gwen tells Miles that she loves him, like straight up, in a romantic way. Miles also learns that Gwen's father was killed by Spot, and Gwen wants revenge. Miguel approaches Miles and apologizes to him for how he treated Miles, and realizes that anyone can wear the mask. We see every single Spire variant, all from the Spire Society, like every single Spider-Man variant, all gathered together to be able to face Spot in an endgame like climax. Spot makes thousands of replicas of himself to face against the Spire people, while Spot is on his way to kill Mouse's dad without Mouse finding out, quote unquote. Madame Web helps Mouse and Gwen locate Spot. It turns out Spot has reached Mouse's house and is about to kill his parents, but in the window, not really inside. Although thankfully Spider-Man is able to save them. The only way it is revealed that the only way for Spot to be defeated is to destroy the collider he started. So Miguel decides to sacrifice himself to defeat Spot and dies. Miguel dies and Spot is defeated. So once everything has been saved, all the Spire variants, including Prowler Mouse and Aaron Davis, go back to their own dimension, while Gwen decides to stay in Mouse's universe for a little while. Spider-Man reveals himself as Mouse to Jeff and Rio. They get shocked in a good way, and now Mouse has become famous all around New York for his work as Spider-Man. Having their relationship reach the highest potential, Mouse and Gwen kiss, and Gwen decides to stay in Mouse's universe for the rest of her life, and she will live with Mouse. The film ends many years later, where an older Mouse and Gwen are now married and have a child who is named Aaron George Morales. Aaron is named after Mouse's uncle, Aaron Davis, and Gwen is named the baby George after her father, George Stacy. And they choose the name to tribute to their uncle/father. uncle slash father. So that's all for my predictions for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. I don't know if they'll use this plot. I'm sure there will be more things to the plot than I would imagine. But yeah, this is exact. This is just everything I thought of. So yeah, what are your thoughts on my prediction for Beyond the Spider-Verse, and what other plot points would you suggest should happen in Beyond the Spider-Verse? And yeah, this is certainly one of my most anticipated movies of all time. And let's see when this movie comes out. I predict June 2025 is my prediction there. So yeah, comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my movie review on Heart of Stone. So yeah, bye guys.